So in this video, we are going to learn how to auto-generate document summary using AI agent. Yes, that's right. So I'm going to show you how you can create an AI agent which will summarize the document link which you're adding in your Google spreadsheet. So all you have to do, just add the document link in your Google Sheet, and then automatically this AI agent will send a document to OpenAI, and using OpenAI, it will generate the summary of the document. After generating the summary, automatically this AI agent will update the summary of the document back in our Google Sheet in the same row. Now, if you want to know how you can build this AI agent all by yourself, for that you just have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, this is my Google spreadsheet in which I'm adding the document name and the document link over here. Now I want to build an AI agent using which whenever I add a new row of document name and document link, using this AI agent, I want to basically generate a summary of this document which we are adding, whose link we are adding, and add the summary into the same row of our Google spreadsheet automatically. Now this AI agent will be powered by OpenAI, or should I say ChatGPT. And to basically create this AI agent, we are going to use a platform called Pabbly Connect. Now to get started with Pabbly Connect, you will get a free sign up link in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. After creating your account and coming to this dashboard, click on this create workflow button and give this workflow a name. Let's say I want to name my workflow as AI agent for document summary. AI agent for document summary. You can basically give any other name as per your choice. Then just select the folder of the Pabbly Connect account in which you want to set up this automation and click on create. And as you click on create, here you can see the workflow will open in front of us. Now in this workflow here you can see that we have two different windows. Now in this workflow here you can see we have two different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those two concepts, those two principles on which this whole automation works on. Where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's start with our trigger step. Now the idea here is first we are going to connect our Google spreadsheet with Pabbly Connect in the trigger step while building this AI agent. So that whenever we add a new row of data with the document name and document link, automatically these same details will be received inside Pabbly Connect, and this automation, this AI agent will trigger. It will start working. Then after that, here in this agent, we are going to send the same link which we have added in our Google spreadsheet to OpenAI. And using OpenAI, we are basically going to generate the summary of the document. After generating the summary of the document, we are going to update the same summary back in our Google spreadsheet using the same AI agent in the same row as well. So let's see how it is done. Here in the trigger step, in choose app, search for Google Sheets. Just select it. After selecting Google Sheets, in trigger event from the drop-down, select the trigger event as new or updated spreadsheet row. After selecting a trigger event, Pabbly Connect gave us a webhook URL. And to connect our Google spreadsheet with this AI agent, we have to add this webhook URL in our Google Sheets account. And to do this, we have to follow the instructions given below over here. Just copy the webhook URL from here and go to your Google spreadsheet. Here just go to extensions, add-ons and click on get add-ons. After clicking on get add-ons, we will reach to Google Workspace Marketplace. And here in search app, we have to search for Pabbly Connect webhooks. Now here you can see that Pabbly Connect webhooks, this add-on is already installed in my Google Sheets. You just have to install the same add-on into your own Google Sheets account, and after installing it, just refresh your Google Sheets once. This is a very important step. After refreshing our Google Sheets, once again we'll go to extension and you can see Pabbly Connect webhooks. This add-on is added over here. Just hover on it and click on initial setup. Now as you click on initial setup, a dialog box will appear in front of us. And here it is basically asking us three different things. Selected sheet, webhook URL and trigger column. Now here in selected sheet, we have to select the sheet from which we want to send the new row of data to Pabbly Connect. Right now in this Google spreadsheet, I have only one sheet named as sheet 1. That's why by default it has selected sheet 1. Then here in the field of webhook URL, as you can guess, we have to enter the exact same webhook URL which Pabbly Connect gave us. Just copy it from here and paste it over here. After pasting the webhook URL, here it is asking us for the trigger column. Now here in trigger column, we have to basically enter the column in which we are entering the data at last. So column B is the last column in which we are going to enter any data by ourselves. So we are going to enter column B as trigger column. If you have any other column, which is the last column in which you are manually going to enter some data, then you have to select that column as trigger column. After entering these details, click on this send test button and we are going to test this connection. And then it is showing us test data sent successfully. This means the data of the very first row after headers, the data of row number 2 is now sent to this webhook URL, means to Pabbly Connect. And here in our Pabbly Connect workflow in the trigger step, you can see we have received the response. In this response, you can see the details of the same spreadsheet row. Here you can see we have the same document name over here which we have added in our Google Sheet, and also we have the same document link from our Google spreadsheet over here. So this means the step 1 of creating this AI agent is completed and we have connected our Google spreadsheet with Pabbly Connect. Now here in our Google Sheet, click on this submit button, and as we click on submit, it is showing us the setup is configured successfully. Then once again we'll go to extensions, Pabbly Connect webhooks, and we have to select this option of send on event. By selecting send on event, we are telling this Google Sheet, we are telling this add-on that whenever a new row of data is added in our Google spreadsheet, immediately, instantly send that data to Pabbly Connect to trigger this AI agent. After this, let's move to step 2. In step 2, we want to basically send this same document link to OpenAI, and using OpenAI, we want to basically generate the summary of this document. For that, we will scroll down, come to this action step, and here in choose app, we will search for OpenAI. Just select it. After selecting OpenAI in action event from the drop down, select the action event as extract content from PDF/image. Then just click on connect and select add new connection. Now here we have to connect our OpenAI account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, we have to enter the API key of our OpenAI account. Now you must be thinking how you will get this API key. To get it, just go to your OpenAI account and then go to dashboard. After reaching to the dashboard, from the left sidebar, go to API keys and then create new secret key button. Then we just have to give this secret key a name. So let's say I'll name it as AI agent over here. Then after that, you have to select the project of your OpenAI account for which you want to basically generate this key, and then select the permission as all. After entering all the details, click on this create secret key button and the API key will be generated. Just copy the API key from here, go to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. After pasting the API key, just click on save. And as you click on save, here you can see our OpenAI account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making the connection, the first thing it asks us is the OpenAI model. So in this dropdown, you can see a list of all the models offered by OpenAI for this document, text or content extraction. So you can basically select any model from this dropdown. Let's say I want to select the model as O1, GPT-4 O1. So that's why we are selecting O1 over here. Then it is asking us for the PDF or image URL. So we have entered the URL, the link of the document in our Google spreadsheet, and we have received the Google Sheet responses in the trigger step of this workflow in Pabbly Connect. So here from the trigger step responses, we are going to send this response of the document URL to this action step of OpenAI. And to add the trigger step responses to this OpenAI action step, we are going to use a process called mapping. And the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field of PDF/image URL, and here in this dropdown, you can see a list of all the responses received in the previous step from Google Sheets. Out of all of these responses, select the response of document link and it will be mapped. In this way, whatever document link we are going to enter in our Google spreadsheet, using this AI agent, we are going to send the same document link to OpenAI. Then it is asking us for the prompt. That what is the prompt we want to give to OpenAI to get the summary of this document. So I've already created a prompt. Let me enter that prompt over here. Okay, so this is the prompt which I'm giving. Review this document and give me a short summary with all the important points for a quick read. Do not add anything extra, just give me the summary. So you can basically modify this prompt as per your requirement, whatever information you want to extract from this document and add it into your Google spreadsheet. Then it is asking us for the structured output. So right now for this summary, we don't want to get any structured output or any fixed output from OpenAI. That's why we can just keep this field of structured output as blank. And after mapping the document URL, selecting the OpenAI model and giving the prompt, just click on save and send test request. Now, as you click on save and send test request, here you can see within few seconds, we'll get the response. We'll get the summary of the document from OpenAI in this action steps response. And yes, here you can see that within few seconds, we have received the response And here in response, in front of message content, we have basically received the summary of the same document which we have provided. Now the link which we have added, the document is of and basically the campaign analysis over here. This was the campaign analysis report which I have generated, just a dummy report, and these were all the details which were mentioned over here. But while generating the summary, it has basically included all the important points and given us a short summary for the same thing as well. So in this way, using this action step, you can basically get the summary of the document in this AI agent. After getting the summary over here, what we want to do, we want to basically update the same summary of the document in this Google spreadsheet. Now, instead of giving this detailed or long summary, if you modify this prompt as per your requirement, you can basically generate a summary shorter or longer or a detailed as per your choice. So whatever kind of response or summary you want of the document, according to that, you can just modify this prompt over here. Now to update this summary back in our Google spreadsheet, we will just scroll down, click on this add action step button over here, and then here in choose tab, we will search for Google Sheets. Just select it. After selecting Google Sheets, here in action event from the drop down, select the action event as update row. After selecting this action event, just click on connect and select add new connection. Now here we have to connect our Google Sheets account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, we have to basically just click on this sign in with Google button. Then here in the pop-up window, select your Google Sheets account, then just scroll down and click on continue. And as you click on continue, we will see our Google Sheets account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making the connection, the first thing it asks us is to select the spreadsheet. So in this dropdown, you can see a list of all the spreadsheets which we have created in our Google Sheets account. Out of all of this, the spreadsheet in which I'm adding the document link and update the summary of the document is named as document summary. So from this dropdown, we are going to select the same spreadsheet over here. Then in this spreadsheet, you can see we have only one sheet. That's why in this dropdown of select sheet, we have only one option and we are going to select it. Then it is asking us for the row index, that in this Google spreadsheet, in which particular row we want to update the row or update the summary. So we have received the row index from our Google Sheet in the trigger step. So here in the trigger step responses, here we have to select this response of row index and basically we have to map this response over here in the Google Sheets action step. And the process of mapping stays the same. Just click on this field and here in the drop down, you can see a list of all the responses from the previous two steps. Out of all of them, from the Google Sheet responses, select the response of row index and it will be mapped. Then it is asking us for the document name, document link and summary. So we have already added the document name and document link. So we are just going to keep these fields as blank. We are not going to make any change. But here in the document summary, we will just click here and from the drop down from OpenAI responses, we are going to select the response of the summary given by OpenAI for the document and map it. And after mapping these details, just click on Save and Send Test Request. And as you click on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see we have received the response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the summary which we have updated over here, basically the document summary which was given by OpenAI is now updated in our Google spreadsheet in the same row. So let's check it. We will just go to a Google spreadsheet and yes, here you can see that in our Google spreadsheet, the summary is updated over here. This is the summary of the same document whose link we have added in our Google spreadsheet. Let me just change the formatting. Let me just adjust the height of this particular row over here. And here it is. So this is the summary of the same document whose link we have added. So in this way, we have created this AI agent using Pabbly Connect, using which you can just add the link of the document in your Google spreadsheet. And using this AI agent, you can basically generate the summary and update the summary back into the same sheet. Now in this video, I'm just taking an example of Google spreadsheet, but you can build similar kind of AI agent with Pabbly Connect for any application or any platform you want, in which you can just give the document link and get the AI summary in response. Now after creating this AI agent, we are going to test this AI agent once. So the document name is client report and the document link is this. So just now in our Google spreadsheet, I've added a new row with document name and document link. As we do this, we will see automatically within seconds using this AI agent, the summary of the same document whose link we have added over here in our Google spreadsheet will be added in our Google Sheet. So we just have to wait for a few seconds over here. And yes, here you can see that within few seconds, we have basically added the summary of this exact same document whose link we have added in our Google spreadsheet. This means the AI agent which we have created using Pabbly Connect, this AI agent is working perfectly fine and summarizing document and adding the summary automatically in our Google spreadsheet itself. So not just this, you can create AI agents for multiple tasks and processes using Pabbly Connect. Also, you will get a clone link of this same automation of this same AI agent in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can set up this same AI agent into your own Pabbly Connect account and you can basically try and test it for absolutely free.
So if this video was helpful to you, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with others, or if you have any kind of doubts or queries, you can always write us in the comment box below or email us at support@pabbly.com. Also, you can post your queries on our forum as well. And if you want to check the pricing of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this link. So this is it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.